guys, welcome back to the channel for another video about the Ice Chapter trailer. So in this video I did want to talk about some of the new episode ideas that we have seen from the Ice Chapter trailer, and definitely the possibility of a Zane flashback episode. We have two shots to talk about. This one first that shows Zane in the Neverrealm on the Titan mech, and this appears to have been when he just arrived in the Neverrealm. And I don't think this would be in the present. First of all, Zane is in the castle, whether as the Emperor or the prisoner, and also the Titan mech, and spoiler alert, as of now, is with Lloyd as of episode 20, so this would have to be set in the past. Then we also have this image of Zane with the scroll of forbidden spinjitzu and this bird here. Maybe Zane is taming it, or Zane is trying to keep it from attacking him. I don't know, but this definitely also would add up to some sort of sequence in the past where Zane is holding the scroll, which again makes sense considering that Zane did have the scroll when he arrived in the Neverrealm. But yeah, both of these shots of Zane definitely seem like they had to have taken place in the past. I mean, I don't really see how they would have taken place in the present. So yeah, I mean, especially the first one, considering all the evidence, the Titan mech isn't in that area anymore. It was put in a cave, and now Lloyd has it. So it does seem like we will be getting some sort of Zane flashback episode. So first, I want to talk about my expectations for this episode, what exactly I think will be happening. And yeah, basically here it is. So I do think that this episode will be the episode that really does explain what exactly happened to Zane after arriving in the Neverrealm. And more importantly, how the Ice Emperor was able to impose his role in the Neverrealm. And, you know, tying these together, the theory right now is that Zane is the Ice Emperor, which all evidence does point towards, and I do believe this myself. So I do think that this episode will explain not only what happened to Zane after he came in the Neverrealm, but how Zane was able to become the Ice Emperor, and basically the creation of the Ice Samurai. So yeah, just tying those two things in together, we may see also the creation of the Ice Dragon and the Ice Samurai, how Zane maybe used his dark ice in order to corrupt existing humans or create Ice Samurai out of ice. And depending on what kind of role Vex plays in the season, whether he's just another boring general figure or maybe he is the true villain, we may see him in this episode. If he does end up being the true villain that did create the Ice Emperor, maybe combined with Vex and the scroll that was able to corrupt Zane so he did become the Ice Emperor, or perhaps Vex was just created by Zane or the Ice Emperor in order to manage the army. I don't know, but I feel like we could see Vex in this episode if he does play a bigger role in the season. So yeah, basically I do think that we will also be seeing Zane interacting with some of the creatures and humans in the Neverrealm. We do see him interacting with the bird in the Ice Chapter trailer, so maybe he may also be interacting with some of the humans that the ninja have already visited, maybe asking the humans for directions or stuff like that, and Zane gets lost somewhere, and maybe the scroll corrupts him, and in order to basically survive, he needs to use the scroll at full energy, so that corrupts him. But yeah, basically to sum up everything I've said, I do think that this episode will show us how Zane became the Ice Emperor, and it will show Zane interacting with some of the creatures in the Neverrealm, and maybe we might also get to see the creation of the Ice Samurai, and maybe Vex as well. But basically Zane just doing more stuff with the scroll forbidden spinjitzu, perhaps locking away the Titan mech and taking it to that cave where it was found in episode 20. Maybe we'll see Akita in this episode, I don't know, I don't really expect to see her in this episode. But yeah, I mean, I am super excited for this episode if it actually does turn out to be. And Never Trust a Human was my favorite episode of the season so far. And the 11-minute episode is absolutely amazing for backstory episodes. It really gets to show us an awesome backstory episode like it did for Never Trust a Human. And especially with this being about Zane, who's a character that we all care about, more than Wu and Garmadon definitely, at least for this season. I think that's really going to be very cool to see how exactly Zane was corrupted by the scroll, as well as showing us more about the dark secrets of forbidden spinjitzu, and more of the Ice Emperor, which will be a good thing. The Ice Emperor is a really cool character so far, no pun intended. But yeah, out of anything in the Ice Chapter, I think this is what I'm hyped for the most, and I think it'll be a similar setup to Never Trust a Human, where the previous episode does leave off with a major reveal, and the episode will leave off with the ninja either figuring out on their own, or maybe Vex tells them that Zane is the Ice Emperor. Then of course we have the backstory episode, and then the next episode may be some big fight with Zane or something like that. But I mean, I'm really looking forward to this, and yeah, that's going to be all for this video. Thanks for watching. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, share with anyone you ever need to know, and let me know what you guys think of the possibility of the Zane flashback episode, and I will see you next time.